Should you get DLC Quest? No. No, you shouldn't. Okay, we're done here. Let's close it up for the night and... Alright. DLC Quest is a work of satire, as the opening screen is quick to tell you. Elements of the game, such as the music, animation, jumping, and pausing, are unlocked via an in-game shop and are meant to parody the use of downloadable content in games. That's pretty much the crux of the game. The whole game amounts to collecting coins which allow you to purchase upgrades which change things about the game, allowing you to progress to the next area, and I mean singularly the next area, and finish the game. That's it. But I mean, come on, there's platforming, but not really. There's characters who don't do anything. There's a couple of jokes. One of them was funny, I think. The reference to the infamous Oblivion horse armor was clever, as is its unlikely purpose. But to be honest, there's not much game in this game. It's actually kind of hard to find a place to start criticizing it because it's all just so very generally inoffensive. Nothing is really awful, but nothing at all is very good. The satire it was aiming for was a good concept, and I'm willing to grant that executed well it might carry the game in spite of the minimal content. But even the satirical element falls through. It's the kind of game that might appear on Flash sites like Newgrounds or Congregate, not something that, I'm sorry to say, belongs on Steam. Oh yeah, there was a game on Newgrounds that had exactly the same concept. Except it did it far better, was actually kind of fun, and had something intelligent to say. Enough at least that I remembered it this long after playing it. Upgrade Complete wasn't parodying DLC practices, but rather the tendency of Flash browser games to lean heavily on upgrade systems and repetitive gameplay involving currency collection. In that game, as in DLC Quest, as you collected currency, you could unlock more and newer features. However, unlike DLC Quest, it went all out with it. There was a lot to do, there was meaningful and satisfying gameplay of the level you would expect of a Flash browser game, and it was actually pretty fun upgrading your game from a white screen with some text to a full-fledged vertical shooter. And at the end, it actually had a satirical element, poking fun at you for spending all this time upgrading the game. It was a fun game, and it's worth taking a look at. DLC Quest, in contrast, isn't worth your time, I'm sorry to say. And certainly not your $3. Honestly, I don't think it was worth the 75 cents I paid for it. Its basic idea of gradually unlocking elements of the game is a good one with potential for some interesting things, as Upgrade Complete demonstrates, but one it dramatically fails to take advantage of or do anything really clever with. So I have to say no, you should not get DLC Quest.